Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Mid, who wants to here today with the GDL Quarterfinals, Team Builder, and Battle against my good pal, DyeItTight, coach of the new Britian Rockruffs. So, before we get any further, don't forget to like and subscribe, and click the bell in the top right corner if you want a notification whenever I upload. And YouTube shows me that around 60 to 70% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed. So just make sure to subscribe. It's free content. It means the world to me and shows that you want to see more of my content. So yeah, Jay, aka Dye, is a really good pal of mine. Known him for over a year at this point, and he's just a really good pal. I'm in call with him almost every day. We talk almost every day, so he's somebody I've gotten close to over this past year, and he's just a really good dude, really good content creator, really good battler. So this is going to be a very interesting battle. We're about like 50-50 on who's beat who. Like, I beat him in Academy Season 1 and Academy Season 2. He beat me GDL Season 1 and Classic Season, some Classic Season. I know we've battled more than then. And he beat me in NCP last season, so I think it's like 2 and 3 against each other. So if I win, I'm 3 and 3 against him. We're even. So he's really good. His team is really scary. It consists of Jirachi, Kyurem, Lycanroc-Dusk, Togekiss, Gastrodon, Vikavolt, Girder, Tangela, Flareon, Skuntank, and Gmax Drowlodon. So he has the flinch core, which I think will be brought. I can see Kyurem being brought. I can see Lycanroc being brought. I can see everything on his team coming. The only one I really don't see coming is like Flareon, because it's the Flareon. Like, even Tangela makes sense in some scenarios. So as you see, I am bringing my Gmax Urshifu as always, with the Wicked Blow, Close Combat, Iron Head, and Sucker Punch, Max Attack, almost max speed with the rest in HP with the Jolly Nature, Wicked Blow, Close Combat, Iron Head, Sucker Punch. It just does a lot of damage. Once it's Gmaxed up, once I'm Gmaxed up, he can't flinch me with Togekiss or Jirachi, so it just makes dealing with those so much easier, just knowing I don't have to get flinched. And Wicked Blow is just a good step, same as Close Combat. Iron Head, when I'm Gmaxed up, does a lot to Togekiss. And Sucker Punch, if he's like Scarf Jirachi, I can just Sucker Punch it so I don't have to waste a Gmax turn on it. Then, physically defensive Arcanine, Flamethrower, Toxic, Morning Sun, Teleport. I wanted to bring, I had a chance not to bring Boots and just bring like a Rocky Helmet, but I feel like it could have been likely he brought like Stealth Rock Duraludon, just because he knows I'm forced to switch into my Bronzong every time, so he could capitalize on that and get up his rocks. So I just kept Boots because I need to keep this thing healthy to deal with the Jirachi mainly. Like, I can deal with some of his other mons, but this is mainly here for the Jirachi, because it'll take him multiple times to, try to flinch me down with Jirachi, because he doesn't do a lot of damage, especially if I get the Intimidate off. Flamethrower plus Toxic plus Morning Sun plus Teleport is just a great combination. So I Toxic the Gastrodon coming in, I can heal up. Flamethrower is a decent stab this game. It actually doesn't do too bad outside of the Gastrodon and Lycanroc. And then Teleport to get some switch initiative. Then I have Light Orb Gengar, Max Special Attack, Max Speed to Speed Tie the Lycanroc-Dusk. Shadow Ball, Sledge Wave, Energy Ball, Focus Blast just does a lot to his team. I could have brought a Sidekick over, I think it was Sledge Wave, but I wanted to make sure to get as much damage off on that Togekiss as possible, because it's always a big threat. And yeah, this general, just all these moves combined just do so much damage to his team. I could have brought, Extra Belt, just because most of his team is weak to one of these moves. But I just like the extra damage Life Orb puts off to help force extra damage on these mons. That actually what couldn't do. Then physically defensive Bronzong, just fully physically defensive. Calm Mind, Rest, Sleep Talk, Straddle Ball. This helps. I can set up on Togekiss. I can set up on a special Jirachi, Kyurem, Gastrodon. Really, I can set up on a lot of his team. I wanted to bring Mono Psychic, but then I can't touch Skuntank, which he could bring for the combination of this plus Gengar. And even though I got to +6, I'm not doing anything to Jirachi. He could Wish Stall me out. So Shadow Ball is always the play here, and he doesn't have any way of hazing. So it just makes Bronzong that much easier to set up with. Then we have specially defensive Rollouts, Volt Switch, Hydro Pump, Defog, Toxic. You know, as a general Gastrodon switch in, this one isn't really here for one Pokemon. It's like it's here to help pivot into Togekiss, pivot into Kyurem if he doesn't lock into Freeze Dry. I can pivot into Gastrodon as long as it doesn't click Toxic, so it can put in some work this week. I don't think it'll do a lot, but like defogging away webs from Vikavolt and rocks, if possible, is always nice. Then Rough Skin, Rocky Helmet, Dredagon, physically defensive, Stealth Rock, Gunk Shot, Dragon Claw, Glare. This Mon is kind of weird. I didn't have a great 6 Mon this game, so this gives me a switch into Lycanroc and into Jirachi and Girder even, so I can get a Brock so he's forced to take Chip. I could Gunk Shot or Glare the Togekiss on switching. This set's kind of walled by Jirachi, but if I can Glare it, it just makes it that much easier to deal with. So thank you all for watching the team builder, and I'll see you all in the battle. And here we are with the battle. So we see Skuntank, we see Jirachi, we see Togekiss, we see Gastrodon, we see Girder, and we see Lycanroc-Dusk. So I'm surprised to see no, what's it called? No Lycanroc-Gmax, but I feel like Gengar just gets a, I just lead it and I get a kill. Because like it leads good against everything besides the, what's it called? I can't think what it's called, the Skuntank. But if he leads Skuntank, I just go straight into Dredagon. So good luck, have fun. I've already told him about DMs. So let's see how this battle goes. And also, if he leads Girder, I don't kill ever. But, that's free Dredagon. So let's see what he leads. Ghosty, that's Togekiss. I'm fine with that. If he's like Choice Scarf, how much does he do? He does half, but like, just if I don't get flinched, that's really nice. And he could always easily just go straight into a Skuntank, so I want to go into Rotom here. So I switch out first. I know he's not Choice Scarf, so he's not Choice Scarf. That's nice to know. So I'm gonna go Rotom. That makes me think maybe he's like Kepi Berry. Or he's not. Pepe Le Pew, that's fine. So like Skuntank doesn't do much to me, and I get a, I'm just gonna, he could easily go Gastrodon here. So like, I kind of just want to go for a Volt Switch if he doesn't, like predicting me to stay in. Like if he goes Gastrodon, that's just free Bronzong, in my opinion. So that did around 70. So that did 30%, which shows me he's max HP. So I'm just gonna go straight Dredagon here and see what he wants to go for. And he goes for Poison Jab. 183 to 135. Or is it 183 to 135? So that did 48. So let me see how much investment that is. And we saw the Black Sludge. So he has a little bit of investment. I think I just get Rocks up here. Because now he's at like 50. So he's going to go for Play Rough. But just getting this out of the way is really nice. He does lower my attack though. But now if he goes for another attacking move, he'll be pretty close to dying. If not, he just dies. He'll be at around 25%, so I think he'll just be on like the very edge of not killing. So last time I was at 135. So that is 74, so like he can either miss. I'm just gonna go for Glare here because it gets the Togekiss on the switch in. And he does kill me. So Skuntank kills, what's it called? Dredagon. And Dredagon kills Skuntank. So that's perfectly fine with me. Because that just creates a nice hole for my team just to go in with. So I'm just thinking I'm going to go into Arcanine because that covers everything besides Togekiss or Lycanroc. But if Lycanroc gets intimidated, that makes it easier to switch into. And if he goes Gastrodon, I get free, what's it called? Yeah, I get free Bronzong. Which he doesn't have a great switch into. So I just go hard Bronzong. Because he never touches me. Yeah, his best way of touching me is with, like, what's it called? Yawn. Goes to recover. He probably thinks I'm going to go for a Toxic here, but I'm just going to click Calm Mind. He's faster than me, which is nice to know. And then I'm going to click Shadow Ball. Just, you know, get damage on something that comes in. Like if he tries to go Lycanroc here, I get damage, or the Girder. He goes into Ghostly, that's Togekiss. Okay, so he's Boots. So I did around like 82. I mean, I guess that's fair. But now he's at -1 Spit F, so I'm just gonna, you know, click the button here. He goes for T-Wave, that's fine because I have the Rest Sleep Talk. And now he either has to go for like Air Slashes or, you know, take these Shadow Balls that are about to do like 34 to 41%. It's like he's not in a good position here. Like, yes, he can try to Air Slash Flinch me down, but I'm able to stall these out. Goes for Nasty Plot. Ooh. So we know he's T-Wave, Nasty Plot. Yeah, that does a lot. So he's at like 43. So I just spam Shadow Ball here. So you either don't have Roost or you only have Air Slash. Okay, so you have Roost. Which, you know, is fine by me. Because that means you don't have a way of touching me outside of Air Slash. Yeah, you're at 55. I'm going to Calm Mind here. Okay, so he just clicks Roost again, so he's going to go back to full. But I'm going to be able to stall out these Air Slashes. That's kind of unfortunate, but at the same time, it's, you know, it's the game we play. So you get 24 Air Slashes, I believe. Yes, you get 24, so he's clicking a second Nasty Plot. But now I'm at +3. But see, I always beat this Togekiss. Because even if you air slash flinch me down, you'd have to get it so many times in a row. I'm just setting up alongside it so I can take these air slash just a little bit better. So I'm gonna go from 173 to 143, so that's just straight 30. So I'm just gonna keep clicking Shadow Ball here. I feel like I'm in a position where I'm just able to do so. So I'm clicking Shadow Ball here. And that's a crit. But at least I got, at least I got to go through it here. So you did 55%. So I'm just going to rest here. Because, like, I'm scared of Togekiss, but at the same time, I have ways of revenging it. I have ways of dealing with it. So he's going to go for another Air Slash. That does 64 to 42. And he's probably like, oh, he's not getting flinched or paralyzed. I don't feel bad. You have Togekiss. So you've clicked it like 3 times now, I believe. Okay, so that's 4. I got Calm Mind. And I think I'm in a really good position. Because as long as I just get damage on this, and like, as long as I get damage on this and Girder, my Gmax Urshifu just sweeps. I'm getting to a position where it's just not good for him. And you can flinch it while I'm asleep, I believe. Okay, so that was a good turn for him. But now I just click Shadow Ball. And I believe he dies. So now you're at 19. Okay, so you clicked Reverse here, good. That was just an overall good play. So let's see how much this does. Yeah, that does 30. You're at 35, so your only place is just T-Wave flinch me down. So you're gonna go for T-Wave, but as long as I don't get paralyzed here, you should be dead. And before I just jinxed myself. I did not. Bronzong kills Togekiss. So I'm at +5. How much do I do to his Girder? So he's going into Jirachi. He's at 94. I'm just clicking Shadow Ball. Okay, so he's Cosmic Power. Yeah, that still does a lot. Is he Weakness Policy? So you're at +2 defense, +2 attack, +1 Spaf, +1 defense. How much does Stored Power do to me? You still don't do anything to me, so I'm just clicking a Shadow Ball here. So he's clicking Wish here. I just need to not get paralyzed. So Bronzong kills Jirachi. But now whatever you go into just gets a free wish. So all he has left is Gastrodon, Girder, and Lycanroc. Young Venusaur. I think I just rest. See how much he wants to do to me. So he clicks Bulk Up. I messed up. I thought he was going to attack me there. I was just trying to stay healthy. But at this point, I'm not too scared because as long as I get damage on this, my... Actually, this is quite scary. Okay, so you're down to 45. So you're forced to Drain Punch me here? Or... Yeah, you're forced to Drain Punch me here. So you can live. I just need to not get paralyzed this turn. That's 73 to 88, so that was 85. So I should be at a range here, but he could also go for knockoff and kill me. This is where I'm scared. Just please don't get paralyzed this turn. Okay, that's what I wanted. Because now you should be in range of any Gengar hit. So I'm thinking Shadow Ball here. You're gonna get a little bit of health back. So Girder kills Bronzong. Crit totally matters. So you're down to around 40, and I go into Gengar every time here because you can't Mach Punch me. And by the way, how much damage I was doing, how much damage you were doing, there's no way you could be specially defensive. So I can just Shadow Ball. So you're going to switch out into Yoda, the Gastrodon. You were trying to bank off me misplaying and clicking Sludge Wave. So 94 to 60. But you're leftovers. So that doesn't matter. You die to Energy Ball anyways. So Gengar kills Gastrodon. So now you have a Girder and a Lycanroc. I don't necessarily need to keep this thing around if he goes Lycanroc, because I have ways of beating this with Sucker Punch on my Urshifu. So I can just Energy Ball here and hopefully he doesn't have Sucker. Okay, so you do have Sucker Punch. So Lycanroc kills Gengar. Does Urshifu kill with Sucker? I do not. So I go Rotom, because you're at 88. So 88 minus 38, so you'll be at 50. Which should put you in range. So I just Volt Switch here. So Stone Edge. That did a lot. Yeah, so you're just at 50. So I go into this and click Sucker. But I guess Play Rough also doesn't kill me. Don't Gmax, click Sucker. Because I don't want him to Play Rough crit me when I'm Dynamaxed. Is what I'm ultimately scared of. So Gmax, Urshifu kills Lycanroc. And now he goes into Girder. Gmax one blow actually is that crit. So I just max Knuckle here. Because like, you're going to Drain Punch here, and you're going to get a lot of health back, but at least I'll be able to, you know, do more damage. Actually, I could have just not Dynamaxed and clicked Close Combat. That would have been a good play too. And now at least I have this for thumbnail. Yeah, that was a misplay, but it's not gonna matter. And Gmax Urshifu kills Girder. So GG to my pal Jason. He played great. Between him not getting the flinches and Thunderwaves, it just made it that much harder for him to win this game. I think he played great. I think he prepped great. He had a great season, so go check him out. I know he talked a lot of he told me before this he's going to talk a lot of mess in this video, so I'm looking forward to watching it. So we're going to advance in playoffs. I don't know who we're playing yet. I don't know the schedule. Like, I think I do, but, you know, I don't know who is I going to be playing, but you'll see that next week. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.